Hey guys, it's Lindsay. I'm the creative coordinator here at Bisque Imports, and for today's vlog, I wanted to talk to you about how to reinvent your holiday pottery to be used for year-round things, so you don't have to take things and stow them away in the back, or if you're having trouble selling them because it's not that season or holiday at the moment. So there's a few ideas I have on doing that. So one of the biggest things that we have at Bisque Imports is our lighted trees, which are freaking awesome. These are really popular during Christmas time, of course, because everyone's really into the vintage lighted trees and all that fun stuff. But trees, the lighted trees can be painted for any holiday or any season. So if you have leftover stock from the holidays, definitely make some samples of how to paint them for all the holidays. So this is an example of our 4th of July one, which is pretty cool. So pretty easy, red, white, and blue that can be used. One of the holidays that's gonna be coming up soon is we got Valentine's, Easter, and St. Patrick's Day coming up. I totally just said those out of order, but it's all right. So we do have, you can paint them to kind of go along with those holidays or seasons, like, spring, a pretty spring tree. But we also sell these really cool twist lights that can go along with different holidays. So for example, we have the heart twist lights assortment, which is actually what is on our gingerbread house. And I'll get to talking about this in a second. But we have a bunch of really cool heart-shaped lights that would be really cute to do a Valentine's tree. We do have the bunny twist lights, which are adorable, and those would be great to have an Easter-y themed tree. Paint something like with really cool spring pastel kind of colors and have the little bunnies all over the tree. Also for like a spring type thing, you can mix in, we have the small flower twist lights and small butterfly twist lights. So you can kind of do that, maybe intermingle some bunnies in there if you wanted to. But that's a really cool idea to resell some of these holiday things that are usually pigeonholed for Christmas for Easter, springtime. Or even, we have our 4th of July, there's a beech tree that we did a project on. So all year round, oh, and there's Halloween too, sorry. But yeah, all year round you can use the lighted trees. So definitely an idea to do, definitely have some workshops, advertising for that. I think people would really like. Having a painted sample in your studio would really, really help kind of show. So once your Christmas tree is, we're out of Christmas time, you can take that, set it aside, and then also bring in, oh, here's our spring one, just as an idea. So another thing I want to talk about is we have our lighted gingerbread house, and then we have a little gumdrop house. These don't have to be for just Christmas either. So this is an example of a really cute Valentine's Love Shack one. So that could be really cute. You could do the same thing for Easter and having like Peter Cottontail's cottage or something along those lines, which would be adorable. We do have another sample that was painted of this that's a really cool haunted house for Halloween. So there's some ideas that you can use. So it doesn't have to be, Christmas gingerbread house themed for the whole year. Let me see here. So I know sometimes there's a bunch of Christmas ornaments that get left over from the holiday season. You could definitely reuse those for different things too, not just Christmas tree ornaments. So some ideas that I've seen and some ideas I've had are you can use them as, I've seen those mason jar ornaments. I forget her name. There was a studio that had painted those really cute and had them as kitchen labels on like baskets for your kitchen that says like, here's the snacks, or here's the coffee jar, the tea jar, the sugar jar, that kind of thing, and had them tied on there with some twine and stuff, and it was really adorable. So kitchen basket tags, labels, for ornaments. You can even use these as cute gift tags and labels. You know, if you're giving somebody a gift for their birthday or for any occasion, you know, you could add some little, like tie some twine on there, and you can have a little ornament tag that's personalized to be put on there, which would be pretty cool. Other things you can do with some leftover ornaments is making some cute things to hang in your rear view mirror if your state allows you to have that. I know there's some states that are like, you can't have anything hanging there. But if you are allowed to, you know, can kind of advertise it's like, oh, personalize your own little rear view mirror ornaments to make your car look really cute and stuff. Let me see here. Also an idea is houseplant decorations with ornaments. So, you know, houseplants are super, super trendy right now. People are really into getting their, you know, big, huge monsteras and the fiddle leaf fig trees and some pretty big stuff. So you can kind of make it, decorate your awesome houseplants with some cute and trendy little ornaments. So that's an idea. Even some of these flat ones, here's a Christmas sample of the flat ball ornament that we carry. Really, you could have these as planter stakes, you know, turn them upside down, put your little thing on there, stick it in the pot. You can have a cute little message or some funny things on there that can go along with your houseplants. So there's some other ideas of, you know, doing something else with Christmas ornaments so they're not just sitting there all year round. Another thing is snowmen. So if you have any leftover snowmen, snowmen don't necessarily have to be just for Christmas. They can be used for the whole winter season. So, you know, up until like, I'd say March, end of March. You can have some pretty winter samples, winter colors that you're using, blues and purples and that kind of stuff, to have your snowmen out for a little longer. Also, you can do the same thing with like what we do with the lighted trees and have a snowman for all the different holidays or seasons. You know, I'm thinking in my head, like, how cute would it be to have a Florida snowman, make him look like he's made out of sand and stuff, and add some seashells and starfish on there, and there you go. You got a summery Florida beachy snowman, which would be really cute. Something else I've seen, which is a great idea, is, you know, having snowmen painted with different sports team colors. I'm not into sports, so I'm kind of bad about this, but like, you know, you can do, let's see, here we have the Panthers, so, you know, doing a blue and black theme kind of snowman for the Panthers, that could be something that someone would like to have in their house all year round, you know, because they're really huge fans. And I know college sports are like a huge thing, so do those colors or have the team name or their little symbols on there. So that's another idea for some snowmen. Let me see here, let me look at my notes. Try to be creative and look at your pieces in a different way. For example, turning your piece, like physically grab some of your pieces and just start turning them at weird angles, and you can kind of think of some different ideas to do with them. The reason why I say that is heart-shaped things. So yes, Valentine's is coming up, and you know that's going to be, people are going to be all about doing some love stuff, but if you happen to have a bunch of this stuff left over, you can paint different samples by, you know, you can definitely come up with something turning that upside down. For example, what I'm seeing is, you know, having a butterfly or a moth or something, have a paint up the body here and have some really cool decorations on the wings. Or even turning it on its side, you can definitely come up with some different things. Be creative, start thinking outside the box. Paint multiple samples of these pieces to kind of interchange throughout the year, so you're not just stuck with, oh, this is, people are gonna be like, oh, well, it's not Valentine's, but this sample says it's for Valentine's, so I guess it's a Valentine's piece and I don't need that right now. don't do that. So try to make multiple samples. Sorry. Don't do that. No. Try not to do that. And, you know, market your pieces so that they're not just pigeonholed into one time of the year or one holiday. So that way you can sell your stock of them and, you know, not be stuck with a bunch of stuff. Wait until the next year in your stock room. Yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about is back to some ornaments and stuff. So again, here's our flat ball ornament. You know, this could be turned, you know, turning this into a different direction. If you turn this upside down, you can totally make that into a hot air balloon. That could be a really cute kids camp or kids project, or even just a fun sample to have in your store. You know, paint the cool hot air balloon. You can, if you get really creative, you know, have some string and you can make a little basket for it, or you can kind of paint it to where that looks like the basket and have the strings. There's so many things you can do with these. So, you know, really start looking at some of your pieces and kind of moving them and start brainstorming and be like, what can I do with that? Because, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, this doesn't have to be just a heart. This doesn't have to be just a Christmas ornament. Lastly, I wanted to say is just don't forget to try to create multiple samples for multiple pieces in your studio and kind of have them in different locations of your studio. So for example, you know, simple, trying to think, like a pencil holder or a vase or something. You know, yeah, that could be used as a pencil holder. Yeah, that could be used as a vase. But, you know, let's say you have a whole bunch of these pencil holders and you're like, oh man, what am I going to do with this? Yes, have it in your like office or home decor section in your studio, but grab some of those and put them with the flower pots and the vases, because you can use them as planters or vases or other things. You know, and have, oh, this is a cool like pencil holder that's Father's Day themed, you know, painted for Dad over here, but then you can have like a really cool floral pretty thing that could be, you know, used for a flower pot or a vase. So just, you know, definitely try to do, if you can. I know it's hard because of time and you're busy and all that stuff, but try to make multiple samples of the same piece that could be used different places in your house or in the studio, and painted different ways to kind of give some more people some more inspiration and thinking outside the box. So enough of me rambling like a crazy person. I hope that helps give you guys some ideas. Try to be creative, try to go outside your comfort zone, think outside the box, and I really hope that helps. Don't forget to check out bisqueimports.com for a bunch of amazing products, and I hope to see you guys and talk to you again soon. Thanks.